So I'm continuing my playthrough of the Great War at Sea, Mediterranean. The scenario is Sacro, Egoismo, and we're now on the date of April 19th, 1912. We are in the Italian and Ottoman War. And we start out by having a little bit of action in the Adriatic. It's interesting that four Italian torpedo boats kind of ran into, two Turkish torpedo boats or gunboats, and they contemplated engaging, but the Turks eventually fled. The Italians sort of followed them and then changed their mind, and that's pretty much how it ended up. Nothing really happened. However, there was action over in the Aegean Sea, again with the same vessels that had been active before. The Italians have two light cruisers, and 8 torpedo boats, and they are, going against some destroyers and gunboats that are Turkish, and the Garibaldi ends up sinking one of the destroyers, and so the Turks are kind of outgunned here. I mean, the Varisi sinks a gunboat, the Burke Satnet, and then they sink another gunboat, the Peak Satnet, and then they sink an Antalya destroyer. And then the Garibaldi sinks another destroyer, and the Varisi sinks 3 more destroyers. So I mean, this has not gone well at all at this stage for the Turks. I mean, they really should have gotten tangled here. But then the Garibaldi also gets one of the Yarahasset destroyers. So it was pretty ugly for the Turks. Then the Garibaldi and the Varisi, which I believe are the either cruisers or armored cruisers, end up being able to barrage the island coast of Turkey, which, this is victory points. This is part of their mission, is to be able to lay down some, fire against mainland Turkey. Of course, this is an island area, but it still counts. So that's kind of how things wrap up on April 19th of 1912. Now we go on to April 20th. The score is 67 points for Italy and 36 for Turkey. And the weather is misty, and so the Varisi and the Garibaldi end up bombarding the Turkish coast again for victory points. And then about 70 miles north of Crete, a Turkish fleet makes contact with an Italian fleet. I mean, the Turks have a cruiser, the Medjidaya, and the Barbarossa, and the Torgad Rise, and another coastal defense ship. And the Italians have 2, pre-dreadnought battleships here, the St. Bon and the Filiberto. And the Italians decide to run away, and the Turks kind of let them. So there was actually no battle there. Then 5 Turkish gunboats make it into port at Constantinople. And then the Italians and the Turkish fleets kind of come into contact with each other again near Crete, but they don't engage. And so that's probably the better part of valor for both sides at this time, but especially the Turks. And then the Garibaldi and the Varisi bomb the coast of Turkey again. So this is being done, to continue to press the Italian, aggression in this Italian-Ottoman war. And then the Barbarossa and the fleet that it's with kind of passes an Italian fleet again, but they don't make contact with each other. They just didn't really sight each other, so nothing really happened. And that brings April 20th to a conclusion. And so the score, if I didn't already say this, is 71 for Italy, 36 for Turkey.